Oh, Ashley, what are we making today?
We are making macaroni and cheese.
Are we making it the old-fashioned way, Ashley?
Yes?
Yes, we are. You know, one thing I really like to do with my macaroni is salt the water prior to making the macaroni. And I'm not bashful about how much salt I put in. So are you going to hand grate this, Ashley?
Yes, I am.
You could use modern implements, however, a simple cheese grater like this works just fine. No reason to spend hundreds of dollars on a Cuisinart when you've got manual labor. Use how do you say it? Cavatapi. Noodle that we can't pronounce, the cavatappi is what we're calling it, because we don't know how to pronounce it. It's probably Italian. So we're about to add our cavatappi to the boiling water. And my lovely assistant, Ashley, is going to remove the lid as I pour the noodles into the boiling water. You're stirring, right?
Yes.
And why would you be stirring?
That way the noodles don't stick to the bottom of the pot.
Correct. I love it. We're going to set the timer for about 8 minutes. And we're going to check on our when this goes on. What we're doing here is trying to keep the macaroni from continuing to cook because we want it to be al dente. So we kind of put it in an ice bath real quick to try to stop the macaroni from continuing to cook. So we want it al dente. To the tube. A double batch, 1 pound of macaroni noodles. We can use 6 cups of milk, which my lovely assistant Ashley is going to pour over the pan because we're going to be adding the milk to a hot bechamel, or however you say it, sauce. If you add cold milk to it, it'll curdle. So you got to temper the milk. So that's what we're doing right now. We're tempering the milk, getting it, we'll bring it to almost a boil. Heat up the milk, right?
Uh-huh.
The reason for that is we're going to add it to a hot roux, and we don't want it to curdle. We're going to make our roux now, so my lovely assistant is going to add the 4 tablespoons of butter. Just going to take a spatula also, kind of get it going. We don't want to burn the butter, so it would be bad.
Reduce the heat just a little bit.
Once the butter gets nice and all buttery melted, we're going to add the 4 tablespoons of flour. We're going to make a roux. So we've heated up the butter. We're going to add the flour. She's going to stir that around. Going to make a paste, and we're going to heat that paste up and try to get all the floury taste out of that paste without burning it. So it's going to turn kind of a golden brown, but we don't want it to be burnt brown. She's basically kind of making a roux here, so she's going to work it down a little bit. And we're going to add, about a half of the milk to this in 1 minute. Butter up this dish really nice. Process. We're adding the cheese to our mix here. Say top. We're using 3 or 4 different kinds of cheeses here. Add a little bit more milk to the process. What are you doing now?
I am transferring over the macaroni into a
Pre-greased or pre-buttered.
pre-buttered baking pan.
Don't tell anybody, so please don't film this. we're gonna add the secret ingredient, Parmesan cheese, shredded Parmesan cheese to the top. Right, so we have our semi-finished product. We have not baked these yet, and we will put them in foil, put them in the fridge, and wait till tomorrow to bake them.